It'll be South Paulding's ball going the other way.
Number 10, Leah Jones will take it out for the Spartans. Gets it into number 32, Jalen Dobbs, who gets it stolen by number 33, Jackson, who passes it out to number 23, Newbie, who passes it over to number 20 at the top of the key, who passes it back and passes it to 21, who was going to take a shot but decided against it, and passes it back over to number 20, who shoots a three and is off the mark. Rebounded by number 10, Leah Jones, who dribbles up and dribbles out, passes to number 12, Stell, and Stell's pass gets deflected, but Jasmine Williams receives it and walking. She made the basket but got called for walking, so no good. Number 23, Newbie takes it down the court for the Tigers, and they have a 2-0 lead with 5:16 left in the first quarter. Number 32,
Gordon.
Number 32, Gordon gets tripped by number 23, Williams, and
Actually, her name is Melissa Jordan.
Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That is her name.
Jordan, my apologies. Jordan passes to number 21,
Man,
who shoots and misses. Rebound goes to number 32, Jalen Dobbs. And Jasmine Williams drains a three from the outside. Number 23, hey.
Hey, bud. How you doing?
Number 23 dribbles down the court, passes it to number 20, who passes it over to number 21, Man. Number 20 ends back up with it. Passes it back over to number 21, Man, who gets the ball stolen by number 23, Jasmine Williams, and who does a nice move and knocks it off her number 21 shin, and it'll be Spartan ball underneath Archer's basket. Number 23 passes it into number 12, Abby Stell, who passes it to number 4, Leah Roberts, who tries to do a bounce pass underneath the basket, and it is tipped off of number 32, Jordan's foot. And nice play in the middle, but Jalen Dobbs bangs it too hard at the backboard, and the rebound goes to number 23. Number 23, Newbies. But no shot is made down at the other end either. And Newbie gets the ball again and dribbles down and goes up for the block shot and misses, with the rebound going to number 10, Leah Jones, who dribbles down the court and almost gets it stolen. Passes it off number 32, Jalen Dobbs. Now number 4, Aaliyah Roberts. Passes it back to number 10, Leah Jones. Does a bounce pass around number 23 to number 23, Jasmine Williams. And the rebound went to number 21, Elisa Mann.
fouls on number 10.
Fouls on number 10, Leah Jones. We have a substitution, number 1, Kaylin Oglesby, for number 32, Jalen Dobbs. Number 23, Jasmine Williams, gets the rebound off the free throw. And Leah Jones passes it directly to number
21, Man.
21, Alicia Mann. 20 takes a shot and misses. With the rebound, number 10, Leah Jones. Leah dribbles it up the court. Looks for number 4, Alicia Roberts. Roberts is surveying her options.
Dribbling out front, waiting on somebody to come out to her.
And get open.
They just start in motion.
Passes off number 12, Stell, who drives in and is blocked. But it will be South's ball. We have a score of 4-3 in favor of the Archer High School Lady Tigers, and with 2:44 remaining in the first quarter. Rebound number 32 32, Jordan. And it's Archer High School ball again. Number 21, man shot is wide with the rebound going to the Spartans. Number 4, Alicia Roberts dribbles out to the top of the key, passes it off to number 23, Jasmine Williams.
Williams looks up, drives in.
Shot's way too hard off the backboard, and the rebound goes to number 20, who passes it off to number 23, who is not called for the foul, but it'll be Archer ball. Archer ball coming
Archer's
up.
ball into their own basket here. They bring it into 23. She
That's
shoots.
33.
No good.
That's 33.
Rebound by number 4. South Paulding. Roberts brings it out to
Number 10, Leah Jones, dribbles it down the floor. She is guarded by number 23, Newbie.
Tony. Won't you come get him in? They won't let him in.
Number 12, Stell, dribbles up at the top of the key, passes it off to number 23, Jasmine Williams, who looks inside and passes to number 4, Roberts, who takes a shot and is short. Number 23, Newbie, dribbles down the floor, almost loses it, passes it off to number 21, Man. Number 20, Rogers, takes the layup, misses for the Tigers. Jasmine Williams' pass cannot be handled by number 12, Stell. So it'll be Tiger ball. We have 58.6 seconds remaining in the first quarter with a score of 4-3. Number 20, Rogers.
Josh.
And it'll belong to black ball when number 33, Jackson, tipped it out. Water. Number 10, Roberts will give it off to number 1, Oglesby, who'll give it right back. Number 10, Jones, excuse me. Jones passes it off to Oglesby, number 1, who looks and passes to number 2, Amrit, who drives through the hole and is fouled. We have 2 shots coming up. We have 33.7 seconds remaining in the first quarter with a score of 4-3 in favor of the Tigers.
Her first foul, so foul's on
First
number
foul
33.
No,
Her first.
Katie Amrit's
Team's
first shot is no good. And Amrit's second shot is coming up. It's up. And it is good. We have a tie basketball game. 4-4. Number 23 handles the ball. Number 23 Newbie handles the ball for the Tigers.
So it's a low-scoring first quarter here with 24 seconds to go. Archer with the basketball.
Number 20 misses the 3. Number 20 is Rogers. She misses the 3. And the rebound by number 2, Amrit, who gives it right back to number 32, Jordan, who gives it right back to number 10, Jones, who passes it over to 12, Stell, who takes a shot and is wide. And that's the end of the first quarter. We have a tie score, 4-4, and we will go to Jack for the quarter report.
So here it is. At the end of the first quarter, the score is 4-4. Jasmine Williams hit a 3 for South Paulding. Amrit hit a free throw to make it 4 for South. Archer's 2 scores. Number 20 scored for them. Kayla Rogers scored. And also number 23 hit 2 foul shots. Newbie. So the score is tied 4-4 at the end of the first quarter. South Paulding and Archer tied up right here. They're talking to their coaches, getting ready for the second quarter. It's a low-scoring game. Both teams have been off for about 10 days, I think. School's been out since the 18th. So, yeah, they've been off about 10 days.
I know the Spartans had practice yesterday, but I think that was the first time they'd gotten on the floor in 10 days.
So that was the first time they had practiced. So, yeah, this could be.
This could be a very low-scoring game.
Could be a low-scoring game because it don't look like either team's had much practice. They're both missing a lot of close-in shots and all.
Yep, they both missed some block shots and some elbow shots, which I know they're
So
working
it'll
on
be
in
Archer's
practice.
ball to start the second quarter.
Number 33, Jackson, passes it out to number 23, Newbie, who passes it over to number 21, Mann, who takes the shot and misses the three. With the rebound going to number 32, Dobbs of the Spartans, knocked it out of bounds. So it is now Archer ball underneath their basket. Number 23, Newbie, will take it out.
For $1, give the money to the school.
Number 2, Amrit, controls the ball for the Spartans. Passes it off number 23, Williams, who takes the three-point shot and drains it.
Her second three-point.
That is her second three-point of the game. We now have a 7-4 ball game in favor of the Spartans with 7:17 left to go before halftime. Number 23 controls it for the Tigers. Number 23 is Newbie. Passes it to number 33 down low, and she lays it in for 2 points.
Who was that? 30?
33.
3 her first, 2.
Number 10, Jones, controls the ball for the Spartans. Number 23, Williams, passes it back to number 10, Jones, who is waiting on a move. Passes it back to number 23, Williams, who is at the top of the key, waiting on a move. Passes it back to number 10, Jones, who is still drilling on the top of the key. Passes it back to number 23, Williams. Passes it back to number 10, Jones, who tries to pass it back to number 23, Williams, and gets the ball stolen by number 23, Newbie of the Tigers. 12 is Brown, is in the game now for the Tigers. And number 33 got fouled, and she will shoot. She will shoot two. Morgan Jackson, excuse me. Jackson's first shot is no good. We have a 7-6 ball game with 6:09 remaining before halftime in favor of the Spartans. Jackson's second shot is no good, with a rebound by number 32, Dobbs. Aaliyah Roberts controls it for the Spartans. Surveys options and passes it back to top of the key to number 23, Williams, who passes it down low to number 12, Stell, who goes in with a nice left-handed layup.
Her first 2.
Our first 2 of the game.
Abby Stell gets 2 to make it 9-6 for South Paulding, leading the Archer High School Tigers.
Number 23, Newbie, controls it at the top of the key, gets it back again, and drives in and passes it to number 33, Jackson, who passes it over to number 40.
Williams breaks away with the ball going down court, gets it slapped out of bounds by Archer's number 21. Mann slaps the ball out of bounds. It'll be South Paulding's ball under their own basket.
Roberts throws it into number 23, Williams, who throws it back to Roberts, who throws it to number 2, Katie Amrit. Passes it over to number 12, Stell. Passes it to number 4, Roberts. Passes it over to number 23, Williams, who passes it inside to number 32, Dobbs, who misses easy layup but gets her own rebound and gets fouled. The foul is on number 12, Brown. Her first foul, team second, with 5:05 remaining in the quarter. Dobbs' first free throw attempt is up and is off. We now have a 9-6 ball game going here with 5:05 remaining in the second quarter in favor of the Lady Spartans of South Paulding. Number 32, Dobbs, second shot goes up, and it is missed as well. With the rebound going to number 32, Jordan.
Passes off to number 20, back to 20, back to 23. Newbie back to
20 takes a 3-point shot and misses, but
21 puts it in.
21 man puts in the easy lay-in.
Makes the score 9-8.
4, Roberts passes it off to number 12, Stell, who almost loses it. Step out of bounds. Number 12, Stell, steps out of bounds, and the ball now belongs to the Archer Tigers. Number 1, Oglesby, and number 10, Jones check back in the game for South Paulding, and number 12, Stell, and number 4, Roberts are out. Number 23, Newby, dribbles it down the court, passes it off to number 20, Rogers, who passes it back to number 23, Newby, who passes it back to number 20. Now number 23, we have a charge on number 23, Newby, who hit number 1, Kaylin Oglesby.
That was her first foul. Team's third.
Number 2, Amrit passes it into number 10, Jones, who controls the ball for the Spartans. The nice screen pass it up for number 32, Dobbs. Pass it off to number 1, Kaylin Oglesby, who is short on the three-pointer. Number 10, Jones. Pass it off to number 23, Williams, who drives inside and is too hard. Number 32, Dobbs, gets a rebound and shoots it up but misses. And number 23 got the rebound and overshot number 40. And now it is Spartan ball under Archer's basket. Number 2, Amrit passes it back into number 10, Jones. Number 10, Jones controls the floor.
Where's
Looking
that
inside
camera?
for number
Where's
outside
that camera?
for number 23, Williams.
Yeah, it is.
Archer's number 20, Rogers, is blocked by number 32, Dobbs. Number 10, Leah Jones, controls the floor, looking to shoot. Passes it back to number 1, Oglesby, who loses the ball. And we now have 2 substitutions for the Spartans. Number 12, Stell, and number 4, Roberts come back in the game for number 32, Dobbs, and number 2, Amrit. Number 20, Rogers, is now the point guard for the Tigers. Number 23, Newby, now controls the ball at the top of the key. Passes it back to number 20, Rogers, who passes it over to number 21, Mann, who takes a shot and misses. But the rebound goes to number 32, Jordan, and who puts it back in. It is now a 10-9 game in favor of the Archer Lady Tigers. Number 10, Leah Jones, passes it over number 23, Jasmine Williams, who passes it back to number 4, Aaliyah Roberts, who drives in and lays it in for 2. We now have an 11-10 game in favor of the Lady Spartans with 2:37 remaining in the second quarter. Number 20 passes it over to number 21, Mann, who passes it back over to number 20, Rogers, who passes it back, who passes it underneath to number 32, who misses the easy block shot. Then the ball goes over to number 40, who misses the...
Be South Paulding's ball going the other way.
Number 40 missed the layup for the Tigers. Number 12, Stell, passes it in to number 4, Roberts, who gets the ball knocked out of bounds and is now Archer's ball on the side. We have 2:13 remaining in the second quarter with an 11-10 game in favor of the Spartans. Number 23, Newby, passes it inside to number 40, goes back outside to number 20, Rogers, who misses the 3. And who scored that?
32.
Number 32, Jordan, with the easy lay-in, and now we have a 12-11 game in favor of the Tigers. Number 10, Jones, passes to number 23, Williams, who has a wide-open lane but is blocked and fouled by number 40, Marcelli. We have number 23 now has 2 shots coming up for the Lady Spartans.
That's the Archer Tigers' 4th foul this first half against 2 fouls for South.
Number
Williams hits it.
Williams hits her first shot and makes it a 12-12 ball game. Number 2, Amrit checks in the game for number 1, Oglesby. Williams' second shot coming up. And her second shot is good. We now have a 13-12 game in favor of the Tigers, and we have a timeout. No, substitution, my apologies. Number 32, Dobbs, comes in for number 23, Williams. Number 20, number 21 misses the three with the rebound going to number 10, Jones. Alicia Mann missed the three with the rebound going to number 10, Leah Jones, who passes it off to number 12, Abby Stell, who passes it back to number 10, who tries to pass it over the court but is intercepted by number 20, who passes it off to number 21. Number 21, Alicia Mann, is fouled, and she will go to the line and shoot two with 1:09 remaining in the second quarter for the Archer Tigers. Alicia Mann's first shot for the Tigers is up, and it is no good. Missed everything. We have a substitution for the Spartans. Number 10, Leah Jones, is out, and number 23, Jasmine Williams, is in. Mann's second shot is up, and it is good. We now have a 13-13 game with 1:07 left in the second quarter. Number 4, Alicia Roberts, dribbles and no foul called. Jasmine Williams, number 23, is called for walking for a second time in the game. And it'll be Archer's ball underneath South Paulding's basket with 57.2 seconds remaining in the second quarter with a 13-13 ball game. Number 40, Marcelli, will take it out and pass it off to number 23,
Newbie,
who passes it off to number 21, Mann, who passes it back up to the top of the key to Newbie. Now Mann dribbles in and takes a shot and misses everything, with the rebound going to number 23, Jasmine Williams, who takes the ball up the floor for the Spartans. Pass it off to number 4, Alicia Roberts, who is guarded by number 23, Newbie, and Roberts is called for walking before she can get the pass off to Jasmine Williams. Number 23, Newbie, now controls the ball for the Archer Tigers with 23.5 seconds left in the second quarter. Number 20 tries to pass it inside to number 40, but the ball is knocked out of bounds by number 32, Jalen Dobbs, for the Spartans, and is still Archer's ball underneath their basket. Number 23 passes it in to number 40, but number 40, Marcelli, can't handle it, so number 12, Abby Stell, for the Spartans, ends up with the ball with 8 seconds remaining. Number 23 knocks the ball out of bounds, and it'll be South's ball in the middle of the floor. Number 12, Stell, will take it out for the Spartans. Passes it off to number 23, Williams, who tries to drive in but gets fouled on the floor with 5.8 seconds remaining. The foul is on number 32, Jordan. We have substitution number 12, Danica Brown.
South ball with 5.8 seconds left. She gets the ball to Jasmine Williams. She gets called for walking.
For a third time in this game.
Wow.
Number 23, Newbie, is back in the game. For number 12, Brown goes out.
4.3.
Number 23 drives for a layup. Newbie misses the layup, and that is the end of the second quarter with a tie score of 13-13. And we had 5 fouls for the Tigers and 3 fouls for the Spartans. And here's Jack with the quarter report.
All right, at the end of the first half, the score 13-13, very low scoring game. Go find him.
Did he say you could do it? I don't know who to talk to.
All right, we're back here at Altoona High School with a score 13-13. South Paulding had 13. Abby Stell had 2. Jasmine Williams had 8. Number 4, Roberts had 2. And number 2, Amret had 1 for the 13 points. For Archer High School, number 20, Kayla Rogers had 2. Number 23, Madison Newby had 2. Number 32, Melissa Jordan had 4. Number 21, Alicia Mann had 3. And number 33, Morgan Jackson had 2 for their 13 points. We had only 4 fouls called against each team there in the half, and we're getting ready to start the second half here in about 9 minutes. Pretty good crowd on hand here at Altoona High School for today's games between South Paulding and Archer. The winner of this game will move on to play the winner of Chestatee Drew. And then in the other game, in the afternoon game today, South Atlanta will play Lanier High School, and North Paulding will play Altoona tonight at 7 here at the Altoona High School gym. In today's boys game at 11:30, Alexander played South Cobb. Mays will play Fairdale, Kentucky next at 2:30. We'll follow this game, and then at 5:30, Carrollton will play Hillgrove, and then North Paulding will play Altoona at 8:30 tonight. So it's a full slate of games today, and tomorrow's games will start at they'll start at like 5:30 and 7. 2:30. We've got a 2:30 at 11:30 boys game tomorrow. A 10, 1, 4, and 7 tomorrow night. So we'll have 8. We'll have 8 full games tomorrow here at Altoona High School. Today's game between South Paulding and Archer High School Tigers.
Drew won the morning game.
Drew won the morning game, so they will play the winner of this game tomorrow. They will play a game they'll play at 4 o'clock tomorrow. So the loser, which was Chestatee, will play the loser of this game in the morning at 10 here at Altoona High School. So Chestatee will play the loser of this game here between Archer and South Paulding. The score's tied 13-13. Wow. All right, so here we go. We're at 6 minutes and 23 seconds till halftime, and we'll see what happens here in the second half with the score tied 13-13. Winner going on to play Drew. But we've got a boys and girls tournament going on here, and the teams in the girls side is Drew, Chestatee, Archer, South Paulding, South Atlanta, Lanier, North Paulding, and Altoona. On the boys side, it's Alexander, South Cobb, Mays, Fairdale is from Kentucky, Carrollton, Hillgrove, North Paulding, and Altoona. So
when are the championships of each
the championships will be Thursday here.
Tomorrow?
Yep.
What time?
On the girls' side, it'll be 7. The boys' side, 8:30. And then there'll be some losers games tomorrow afternoon. So.
Hi, this is Paulding. There's a lot of misinformation out there about breast cancer. But here's what you need to know. For breast cancer,
So that is the PA system here in Altoona. They've got a new Jumbotron in the gym, which is pretty awesome. The crowd's pretty good, not as big as we would think it would be for a holiday, but I'm sure in the evening games the crowds will pick up. But right now the score is 13-13. South Paulding had 2 fouls. Archer had 4. And they're both teams. I see Archer's back out warming up. South Paulding's not out yet. So, but in the next game will be the Mays boys against the Fairdale, Kentucky boys. See what we can come up with on the Altoona High School boys roster. We got an Alexander boys. Fairdale, Kentucky. Head coach is Greg Longrove. Longorn. Assistant coach John Smith, David Hicks, Brian Harden, and Andrea Rogers are the coaches for the team out of Kentucky. Looks like their tallest player will be 6'4". They've got a couple of 6'4" players. A couple of 10th graders at 6'2", 11th graders 6'2", and they will be playing Mays High School out of Atlanta, Georgia. Let's see. The Benjamin E. Mays High School team consists of their tallest player. They have a 6'4" also. Have a couple of 6'4" players, and then couple of 6'3s, 3 6'4s, and 4 6'3s. So they're going to be a pretty big team. Floyd Max, the coach. They will be playing here in the next game. They're the Mays Raiders. Will be playing the Kentucky Fairdale from Fairdale, Kentucky. Number 3 is the coach's son. Evidently, he's a 6-footer out of Kentucky. So we'll be starting here with the second half right after this.
I would love to do the half-court kick thing. That's fine. I just trying to help you guys with a little money, so that's good. Yeah, I'll leave you, anytime y'all want to do it throughout the year, I don't mind giving you the free cards or whatever you guys can do it. Make you look like that'd be great. I appreciate it. I want to get with you guys.
Okay, we're back here. South Paulding still not back on the court yet for the second half to start here in 2 minutes and 12 seconds. No warm-up time here. Here come the referees, but the South Paulding Spartans are still in their dressing room. The Archer girls, Tigers, are out on the floor warming up. We'll see what happens here in the second half. They're going to get the South Paulding team now as we speak. Only 1 minute and 44 seconds to go till half's over with. And the score tied 13-13 here at Altoona High School in the Lake City Classic. This is the second year of the Classic. Been a pretty good tournament here for Altoona. It's the second annual basketball tournament held here. It's held Wednesday, Thursday, and ends on Friday. It's the second annual Classic. All games will be played here at Altoona High School. Got 8 girl teams and 8 boy teams in the tournament. They're excited to offer a high level of competition for teams in our 2011 tournament. The tournament will continue to set the standards of excellence for the Lake City Classic. At the conclusion of the tournament, we will name a boys and girls most valuable player along with 5-player all-tournament team. Boys head coach is Mark Hood, who coaches here at Altoona. The girls head coach, Michael Taylor, is also the girls head coach. College coaches are providing information on potential recruits and can obtain access to participating team stats on the tournament website. In an effort to ensure the safety of our players, we will have available certified athletic trainers for the event. So it's a pretty big event here at Altoona High School.
We have 15 seconds left.
Okay, we got 15 seconds. We're going to turn it over to Carly Daniels here to start the second half.
And we're about to start the second half here at Altoona High School. On the floor for the South Paulding Spartans, we have number 32, Jalen Dobbs, number 12, Abby Stell, number 4, Alicia Roberts, number 23, Williams, and number 10, Jones. On the floor for the Archer High School Lady Tigers, we have number 20, Kayla Rogers, number 33, Morgan Jackson, number 23, Madison Newby. We have number 20, and we have number 21, Elisa Mann. So not much changes from the first half. Number 12, Abby Stell will take the ball out for the Spartans. Passes to number 10, Leah Jones, who almost gets it stolen by number 23, Newby. Jones passes it off to number 23, Jasmine Williams. Passes down low to number 32, Jalen Dobbs, who puts in the easy layup for 2 points.
That's Dobbs' the first 2 points of the game. She had an easy layup there, so the score 15-13, South Paulding.
Number 21, Elisa Mann tries to shoot a 3 for the Tigers, but comes up short. And it'll now be South Paulding's ball under Archer's basket. Archer is in a press situation. They're in a full court press situation. And number 21 steals the ball, but it is called a jump ball. And number 12, Abby Stout, will now take the ball back out for the South Paulding Spartans. Passes number 10, Leah Jones, who lobs it to number 4, Alicia Roberts, who passes it off to number 23, Williams, who tries to go down the court for number 32, Jalen Dobbs, but Dobbs can't handle it because it's knocked out of her hand, and it'll be Spartans' ball down at their end of the floor.
South Paulding with the ball out front.
Number 10, Leah Jones, dribbles and takes a shot from the free throw line, but it comes up short. Number 23, Newby, passes it off to number 20, Kayla Rogers. Newby passes it off to number 33, Morgan Jackson, who hits the easy 2 from the free throw line.
That's her 4th point of the game for her. 15-15 tied with 6:24 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Number 10, Leah Jones, passes it off to number 23, Williams, who passes it in the middle to somebody, and nobody comes up with it. So it is now Archer's ball. Number 32. My apologies, number 23, Madison Newby, dribbles it up the floor. Number 33 does a nice bounce pass, and number 21 comes up with it, and Archer calls a timeout, 30-second timeout by the Archer coach. It'll be Archer's ball on the sidelines when play resumes, and we have a substitution for the Spartans. Number 2, Katie Amrett, will be coming in. And
so the score's tied here 15-15 with 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Both teams, they were tied 13-13 at halftime. So both teams have scored 2 here with 2 minutes gone in the 3rd quarter. It'll be Archer's basketball.
Number 2, Amrett, came in for number 10, Leah Jones. Archer, number 20, hits a 3. Number 20 is Kayla Rogers.
That's her 5th point of the game, puts them up 18-15.
Number 23, Jasmine Williams, passes it to a wide open number 32, Jalen Dobbs, who lays it in for the easy layup for 32 points.
That's her 4th point of the game. She's got 4 now, so the score's 18-17.
In favor of Archer. Number 23, Madison Newby, tries to get the layup. Wanted a foul call, but didn't get it. Number 12, Stell, gets the rebound and passes it off to number 23, Jasmine Williams, who gets called for walking for a 4th time in the game.
Her 4th walk of the game here. So it'll be Archer's ball with 5:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Number 32, Marissa Jordan, passes it into number 23, Madison Newby. And Newby looks for Jordan down low, and it is blocked by Jalen Dobbs, number 32. Dobbs blocks a shot and gets the rebound and passes it off to number 23, Williams, who gets the ball stolen back by number 23, Madison Newby. And number 23 Jasmine Williams fouls number 23, Madison
That's her
Newby.
2nd foul of the game, first this half.
And she's
Comes out of the game.
And number 10, Leah Jones, enters the game for the South Paulding Spartans. Number 32, Madison Newby, or number 32, Marissa Jordan passes it in to number 23, Madison Newby, who dribbles it up the floor for Archer. And number 21, Alicia Mann, passes it back to number 23, Newby, who tries to go on for a layup and is fouled by number 32, Jalen Dobbs. And we have 2 shots coming up for
Who was the foul on?
Jalen Dobbs, number 32.
Her first, team second.
Number 23, Madison Newby's first shot is no good. The Archer Tigers have a 1-point lead over the Spartans in 18-17 with 4:46 remaining in the third quarter. And Madison Newby's second shot is up, and it is no good. But the rebound goes to number 32, Marissa Jordan, but she loses it. And number 10, Leah Jones, gets the rebound, but makes a bad pass, and Archer gets it right back. And number 32 goes in, but can't finish on the layup. Marissa Jordan cannot finish on the layup, and the Spartans get the ball right back. Number 10, Leah Jones, dribbles down the floor, passes it off to number 4, Alicia Roberts, who passes it in the corner to number 2, Katie Amrit, who is called for walking. And it'll be Archer's basketball underneath South Paulding's basket. Number 32, Jordan, will pass it in. Number 23, Newby. Newby dribbles it down the floor with 4:07 remaining in the third quarter. Newby passes it off to number 20, Rogers, who tries to make a pass inside, but it is intercepted by number 32, Jalen Dobbs, who passes it out to number 10, Leah Jones. Number 4, Alicia Roberts gets it and passes it off number 12, Abby Stell. Stell is cornered and tries to pass it inside, and number 2, Katie Amrit, comes up with it. And it is now a jump ball, and it'll be Archer's basketball under South Paulding's basket. Number 32. Oh, we have a substitution for the Spartans. Number 12, Stell, and number 2, Amrit, come out of the game. And number 1, Oglesby, and number 23, Jasmine Williams, go back in the game. And number 23, Newby, has the ball at the top of the key, passes it over to number 20, Rogers, who looks across court and passes it to number 21, Mann, who gets her shot blocked by number 32, Dobbs. And Dobbs is wide open again for the layup and goes too high and misses the layup. And now number 20, Rogers, runs down the floor and passes it over to number 21, Mann, who puts it up for the easy 2 points for the Archer Tigers. We now have a 20-17 game in favor of the Tigers, when Kaylin Oglesby from the corner shoots a 3 and comes up short.
Yeah, we do.
Number 23, Newby, almost gets the ball stripped by number 10, Leah Jones, who goes up and puts it in for the easy 2 points for the Archer Tigers. Number 4, Alicia Roberts.
Who scored that?
Number 23, Madison Newby. Jasmine Williams passes it off to number 32, Jalen Dobbs, who misses her second layup in a row. And the rebound goes to number 33, Morgan Jackson, who passes it off to number Madison Newby. And number 20 from downtown, Kayla Rogers, makes a 3.
It's her second 3 of the game that makes the score 25-17 with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Archer's ball going the other way under South Paulding's basket. They've scored the last 9 in a row here. Timeout, South Paulding here with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. So we'll have a quick timeout here. Both teams going to the bench.
South Paulding wanted a foul on that last play but did not get it.
They did not get the foul. Newby has hit number 20, Kayla Rogers has hit 2 threes in a row. And so they've got 25 points here going in with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in the third quarter. So the refs call them back out on the floor.
And we're about to resume play here. No substitutions for either team. And it'll be Archer's ball underneath South Paulding's basket. Number 23, Newbie, dribbles up the floor with 2:03 remaining in the third quarter. Number 20, Kayla Rogers tries a three again, but misses this time. And she's passes it back to number 23, Madison Newby. He tries to go inside. He goes inside and lays it in for another 2 points. It is now 27-17. This has been the biggest lead of the afternoon for either team. And number 12, Danica Brown, steps out of bounds and is now Spartan basketball. Number 10, Leah Jones, is trapped in the corner but finds a way to pass it out to number 32, Dobbs, who passes it over to number 23, Williams, who passes it out to number 1, Oglesby, passes it back to number 4, Roberts, who gets the ball stolen by Danica Brown. Danica Brown dribbles the ball up the floor, passes it over to number 23, Newby, who passes it underneath to number 32, who passes it out to Brown, but Brown misses a shot. But number 40, Marcelli, goes up for the easy layup, and it is now a 29-17 game. Number 23, Jasmine Williams, tries to shoot a three for the Spartans and misses. And number 20 is blocked, but she gets the ball back by number 23, Jasmine Williams. Number 23, Newbie, goes in for the layup, and it is now a 29-17 game with 43 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Number 32, Jalen Dobbs, gets the ball for the Spartans after the throw-in and wanted to foul but did not get it and missed the shot. So we now have a 31-17 ball game with 30.7 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And Archer has gone on a
What was it?
17-point scoring drive.
Yeah.
And they have scored 17 points in the third quarter. No, the rebound goes to number 32, Dobbs. And number 23, Jasmine Williams, almost passed it over the head of number 10, Leah Jones. Number 23, Williams, gets back at the top of the key and drives in for the layup and puts it in.
That's their first 2 points here
of the third quarter.
Yeah.
It is now a 31-19 game with 8.7 seconds left in the third quarter. 23 passes it back to number 20, who drains a three for Archer. Number 20 is Kayla Rogers. That's her third three of the game. And Archer now has a 34-19 lead over the Spartans of South Paulding.
All right, here at the end of the third quarter, it's 34 for Archer High School Tigers, 19 for South Paulding Spartans. The big scorer of that quarter was number 20. She hit 3 threes, and her name was Kayla Rogers, hit 3 threes, along with two twos by number 23, Madison Newby, and number 33 also had 4 points. That was Morgan Jackson. They had 3 threes, 2 twos, and then 2 and 2 for 2 other girls. Number 40, Cha-Cha Michelle had had 2. C.C. Michelle, and also number 32 was Melissa Jordan, had 2. Be South Paulding's ball going the other way to start the fourth quarter, trailing 34-19.
Number 10, Leah Jones, gets the ball for the Spartans. Passes it over to number 4, Alicia Roberts. Passes to number 1, Kaylin Oglesby, is stolen by number 12, Danica Brown. Number 20 gets the ball at the top of the key. Number 20 is Kayla Rogers. Number 20 passes it over to number 21,
North Paulding.
Elisa Mann. Elisa Mann passes it to number 12, Danica Brown, who passes it back over to number 20, Kayla Rogers, who shoots another three but comes up short. The ball is rebounded by number 10, Leah Jones, who passes it off to number 4, Alicia Roberts down at the other end of the floor. There's an offensive foul called on number 23, Jasmine Williams. Yep, an offensive foul. And we had a substitution for the Spartans. Number 12, Abby Stell, comes in for number 1, Kaylin Oglesby. Number 33, Morgan Jackson, will bring the ball in for the Archer High School Tigers. And number 12, Danica Brown, gets Morgan Jackson pass. And Morgan Jackson goes up for the layup and misses. And number 22 passes out to number 12. Number 22 comes up with the ball for the Archer Tigers, who passes out to number 23, who passes it back out to number 20, Kayla Rogers. Rogers passes back out to number 12, Danica Brown, who passes it down low to number 22, Catherine Berry, who has just now come in the game for the Archer Tigers. We have substitution for the Spartans. Number 4, Aaliyah Roberts, is out, and number 2, Katie Amrett, is in. It is Archer's ball underneath their own basket. Number 20 took it out for the Tigers, and number 33 shoots a free throw from the free throw line and misses, with the rebound going to number 32, Jalen Dobbs, who tries to lay in a layup but is short, with the rebound going to number 20, Kayla Rogers. Number 12, Danica Brown, does a nice layup and puts it in, and the score is now 36-19 in favor of the Tigers. Number 10, Leah Jones, handles the ball. Number 23, Jasmine Williams, passes the ball to number 12, Abby Stell, who goes over for the layup and misses the layup, but it is still South Paulding's ball because it was out on number 20, Kayla Rogers. Number 12, Stell, will take the ball out for the Spartans underneath their own basket. The pass is to number 32, Dobbs. It's through her hands, and number 20, Rogers, comes up with it, but it is hit away by number 10, Leah Jones. But it'll be Archer's ball underneath their basket. Number 20, Kayla Rogers, will take it out for the Tigers. Passes over to number 12, Danica Brown, who passes it back to number 20. And number 20 passes it over to number 22, Barry, who passes it back to number 20, who drives in and misses the layup. Rebound goes to number 23, Williams, who passes it over to number 10, Jones. And Jones is now at the top of the key for the South Paulding Spartans. Jones looks and passes it over to number 23, Williams, who shoots a 3 and comes up short. The rebound goes to number 12, Danica Brown of Archer High School. And she passes it over to number 20, Kayla Rogers. Number 22 takes a shot, Catherine Berry, and puts in the 2-point shot for the Spartans.
That's her first 2 for the Tigers that time.
When play stops here, we will have 2 subs going in for the Spartans. Number 42, Andy Priest, and number 24, Ricky Haggerty. Going in for the Spartans in place of Jalen Dobbs, number 32, and number 10, Leah Jones. We had some subs for Archer as well. Number 12, Abby Stell, shoots a 3 and comes up short. And number 21 gets the rebound for Archer. Number 21 is Alicia Mann, and the ball is stolen by number 24, Ricky Haggerty, who passes it down low to number 2, Katie Amrett, who misses the layup and gets called for the foul. Number 2, Katie Amrett, that's her first foul of the game?
Yep.
Number 2, Katie Amrett?
Yep.
First foul? That is her first foul, team's 5th of this game, this half, excuse me, with 4:23 remaining in the game. Number 21 dribbles in for Archer and lays it in. Number 21, Alicia Mann, that's her
5th point of the game.
5th point of the game. And the score is now 40-19 in favor of the Archer Tigers. Number 23, Jasmine Williams, at the top of the key, passes it over to number 24, Ricky Haggerty passes to number 42, Andy Priest, who gets the ball stolen by number 40, CC Marcelli. It is Archer's ball underneath their basket after number 42, Andy Priest, kicked it out. Number 23, Madison Newby, will take the ball out for the Tigers. Passes in to number 21, Alicia Mann. And the ball is off number 40, CC Marcelli's foot. And it will now be Spartan ball. The ball must have... It'll now be Spartan ball. We have 3:48 remaining in the game with a score of 40-19 in favor of the Tigers. Number 2, Katie Amrett, passes down low to number 42, Andy Priest.
You gonna do the boys game with me?
Who
You gonna do the boys game with me?
misses the layup. Number 40, CC Marcelli, passes it in to number 23, Madison Newby. Madison Newby dribbles up the floor.
Oh, the last game,
Passes it over to number 25, Holly Sturgill. And it is a jump ball called when number 42, Andy Priest, and number 40, CC Marcelli, got tied up. And it is still Archer's ball underneath their basket. Number 23, Newby, will take it out for the Tigers and passes in to number 40, who misses the layup, but the rebound goes to number 44. Just
23.
23, Newby scored for the Tigers, and the score is now 42-19 with 2:48 remaining in the game. Number 23, Williams, passes it off to number 2, Amrett, who gets the ball stolen, but it is still Spartan ball because he said it was out of bounds. Number 12, Stell, will pass the ball in for the Spartans. And we have substitution. Number 32, Dobbs, goes in for number 42, Priest. Number 12, Stell, passes the ball out to number 23, Williams, who passes it over to number 24, Haggerty, who takes a shot from the free throw line and misses it. And almost gets her own rebound, but comes up short. Number 22, Barry, got the rebound for the Tigers. And number 10, Yadia. And it is Spartan ball after the miss by the Archer Tigers. We have 2 subs coming in. Number 12, Stella, is out, and number 24, Haggerty, is out. And we have number 4, Roberts, and number 1, Oglesby, come in the game for the Spartans. Number 4, Roberts, passes it out to number 2, Amrett, passes it over to number 32, Dobbs, on the perimeter. Number 1, Oglesby, for the 3, misses. Number 24, Winston, with the rebound for the Tigers. Number 22, Barry, passes it out to number... Oh, it is stolen by number 2, Amrett of the Spartans. And it'll be South's ball as number 25, Sturgill, touched it last for the Tigers. We have substitution. Number 22, Natasha Banks, goes in for the Spartans. And number 23, Jasmine Williams, comes out. Number 23, Natasha Banks, ends up with the ball and got her shot blocked by number 22, Barry. Number 4, Roberts, dribbling on the outside, passes it off to number 22, Banks, passes to number 1, Oglesby, who passes it back to Roberts, who passes it underneath to Dobbs, who does a nice move but comes up short. And it'll now be Tiger ball with 1:16 remaining in the game, with the Tigers up by a score of 42-19.
So this quarter, South Paulding has not scored.
Yeah, they scored 2. They had 17. Number 25, Stugel, has the ball at the top of the key. Number 25 shoots and misses. It'll now be Spartan ball with 48.5 seconds left in the game. Number 12, Stell, comes in the game for number 2, Amrit. Number 1, Oglesby, passes the ball into number 4, Roberts. Number 12, Stell, drives and misses the layup. Rebound goes to number 22, Barry of the Archer Tigers. Number 25, Stugel, has the ball at the top of the key. Passes it off to number 10, who passes it back to number 25, who passes it over to number 24, Winston, who misses the layup, and the rebound goes to number 1, Kaylin Oglesby. Number 4, Roberts, throws up the basketball and misses with the rebound. And that is the end of the game, with the Spartans falling to the Archer Lady Tigers 42-19. And here's Jack with the end of the game report.
All right, end of the game. The final score was 42-19. Archer High School Tigers defeating South Paulding. So tomorrow, South Paulding will play Chestatee at 10 a.m. here at Altoona. And Archer will go on to play Drew. So that's and now coming up in the boys game, we've got Mays playing Fairdale, Kentucky. Fairdale, Kentucky coming in here to play in the big tournament here at Altoona High School. We're having a moment of prayer here. Moment of silence here at Altoona High School, both teams out in the middle of the floor. So the next game will be starting shortly between the Fairdale boys and the Mays boys here at Altoona High School in the Lake City Classic. That'll be the next game coming up in 19 minutes, so 20 minutes. We will have the boys game between Mays and Fairdale, Kentucky.